Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. Wanted to get a quick message out. Gosh, with everything in the media, if you pay much attention to it, and I praise God, haven't for the last 4 years or so. I just got fed up with the whole election cycle in 2016 and just have tuned out national media to a large degree for the last 4 years, and I'm pretty thankful for that. But you can't help, regardless of how much you're tuned in or tuned out, to get somewhat overwhelmed with the amount of scare with this coronavirus, the COVID-19, and so on. And I'm not going to take a side one way or the other in this message, but I am going to stress that Cindy and I, over the last 2 years or so, have really done a lot to prepare to give you tools to keep things rolling. So about 2 years ago, we launched something that we initially did virtually. We're working to transition that to a digital course as well, called our Emerging Leader Development course. And that was really a program that we had aimed for the folks that receive a promotion. They've worked hard as individual contributors and they've really earned it. And now they're faced with a whole different set of challenges than they had ever faced as an individual contributor. And those were the challenges that really come with overseeing a team and having to get results through people as opposed to individually for yourself and so on. And that was initially a 6-week, 1 hour per week course that we did live once each quarter. We still do that, and we will through at least the end of 2020. So the second quarter course is starting up. It's going to launch, I think, April 29th, the last Thursday in April, and run 6 consecutive Tuesday or Thursday evenings from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and so on. Now, when we finish that, and I'll come back to that idea in just a minute, when we finished that course the first time, we got about 4 or 5 lessons in and thought, gosh, we need something else, because it's a fantastic starting point. It's just not a great landing point, because, John Maxwell has told us for years and years and years, leadership develops daily, not in a day. So it would be futile to really expect 6 1-hour lessons, regardless of how good, regardless of how much you apply them, to really be that stopping point. So what we built from there was our Leading at the Next Level program. And that's a program where we do 2 live lessons every month, and we record them. We do them virtually, so we're sharing the slides. We're doing a live presentation. Folks join us live in those lessons, but we also record them. And for a long time, we were sharing those recordings for folks that have a membership, a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 12-month membership in a private Facebook community. Now, over the last few weeks or a few months, we've worked with the Virginia Department of Labor, and we're hoping soon to get feedback on that our courses and a lot of the content that Cindy and I offer, both that we've created ourselves and the things that we've got licensed with over the last 5 years that we've been in business, will be approved for registered apprenticeship training hours, classroom hours that kind of fill a gap and really train those folks that are working toward their journeyman and master's license in their respective trades and so on, because those are the folks that are often in positions who have to lead team members and have to take responsibility for the results of a team. So we wanted to be able to provide that, fill that gap that they're not necessarily getting elsewhere. But with Leading at the Next Level, we've transitioned to make that a digital course, not just in the Facebook community. So it's now digital. We've got a platform that's launched, and wherever you're seeing this message, you'll be able to get access to that as well and see what that store looks like. Now, we offer the 3-month, the 6-month, and the full year option, to where you have access to more than 30 lessons that we've done over the last 2 years. And that grows every single month. Matter of fact, this week, I'm going to do another one that I just worked through, put together over the last several weeks, actually, and just finalized yesterday. And 2 weeks from then, there will be another, and 2 weeks from then, there will be another. So you get the point. But we've also taken individual lessons from that series that run with a similar theme, and we've package them into individualized courses, whether it's on recruitment, retention, and culture, or key steps that leaders need, or whatever that may be. We've built out 4 or 5 different courses to this point, and there will be more. And we're also working, told you I'd come back to Emerging Leader Development. We'll be over the next couple of weeks, just because our schedule's changed as well. We've had a lot of on-site stuff that we were scheduled to deliver for some large corporations and some absolutely great people that they've said, time out. Our company's not allowing anyone to come on site during this until this is over, and we just don't want to take chances. So we're gonna hit the pause button, and we're going to move forward later. And that's all cool with us. So we're going to take that time and we're going to finish building out our emerging leader development in a digital fashion. Like I say, we'll be offering that live virtually at least 3 more times, once each of the remaining quarters in 2020, but it'll also be available as a digital course too. That's going to be a little bit more evergreen, and we'll make updates to it from time to time, but the content is really timeless because it talks about how we lead people, how we communicate with people, how we develop our personal growth and professional growth plans, and how we ask the right questions of ourselves as leaders. So those packages are there. Now, the reason I do this message at least once a week is really based on the folks who are part of our ongoing email series that's geared at personal and professional development. It's called A Daily Dose of Leadership. And in that, over the next several days, I'm going to really hit on some things that we should all really consider when we're in times of adversity. How can we take steps? What are the things that we can do, not to fold under pressure, but to make sure that we're in the right spot, that we're preparing to really propel ourselves when things move normal again. Not only are we not in a spot where we've got to catch up, but we've stayed caught up, but we're ready for the growth that's coming our way. And I'll share some stories of times that Cindy and we've made transitions and we've had slow times. We've really went, how can we grow? How can we develop? And where that's yielded. And I'll challenge you with some thoughts on that as well. So again, look into some of the digital courses. If you're not able to leave the house, gosh, the digital courses are phenomenal. I'd invite you, if you're seeing this message, the lesson that we're doing and leading at the next level this Wednesday evening. It is March 18th. It's going to be from 5 to 6 p.m. We're going to be doing that live. Send me a message personally at wes@dovedevelopment.net or comment on this that you'd like some information on that. Gosh, I'll give you a complimentary look into how that program really rolls out and how those lessons flow and what you'll have access to if you're interested in that 3 or 6 month or 12-month unlimited access to all those lessons, but what each one would look like. So reach out reach out directly, and I'm happy to give you complimentary access to the lesson we're doing this Wednesday. And gosh, you can kick the tires, no cost to you, and hopefully in the process of this we can really lift some folks up and give you the opportunity to make a difference for the folks you're around. So sorry for the long message, a lot to cover there. There's a lot of craziness going on. We're going to work through it. We're going to make an impact on the people around us, even if it's virtually, and praise God we've got that opportunity. Look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. God bless.